Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Billy Joe Saunders, having just signed with Matchroom. How do you feel about the big news?
Feeling excited, mate. One of them that I'm looking forward to this new journey because of the opportunities that's on it. So I'm very excited to be working with Matchroom and The Zone and Sky TV.
When you split from Frank a couple of weeks ago, was anyone else in the frame? Was it a tough decision to make?
No, I think that's. I had a conversation with my management, MCK Global, and we all come to a decision. We all parted companies on good terms. Me and Frank still remain friends. We built a lot of trust and a good relationship over the decade, and it was a hard decision. But I need to put myself on the track where these big fights are.
Was that the key factor in splitting from Frank and in joining Matchroom? Is that a lot of the fighters you're targeting are under the same banner now?
100%. I mean, look, if all these fighters were on Frank's banner, would I have done it? It'd been a different story. But they're not. They're under the Matchroom and The Zone and under the guidance of Eddie Hearn. So, that was the. There's only going to be one company I was going to go with, and that was Matchroom.
What is it about Matchroom and about Eddie Hearn specifically that kind of turned your head?
He's an ugly bastard, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm asking, yeah.
He's a long, ugly bastard, so I think go with the ugly man. Be the big fish in the little pond.
Because he's got nothing else to do because he's so ugly, yeah.
Do this fucking around on social media and just be part of that, chilling around Eddie's, isn't it? Kicking it, drinking a few beers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talking of social media, any consideration in letting Matchroom or MTK take over your social media, given some of the controversy in the past?
No, I think that I'm my own man. I like showing my fans what I'm doing truly every day. I like showing my fans what's on my mind. Sometimes they might not like it, but I know it's got to be turned down a little bit. And look at that sexy man there, eh? Fucking hell. I should be a model, that man. You wouldn't think I've been boxing since I've been 5, though, would you?
Well, I don't know. Looking at your hands, I would.
Yeah, looking at my hands, you would. Yeah, for my hands.
I was looking at while you're doing the other interviews. There's some fighting hands.
These are pub rules, these hands. These are for pub rules, yeah. Gypsy style.
But they're all over now, of course.
No, they're not. Listen, I still have them.
Still undefeated on the pub circuit.
Still undefeated in the pub circuit, 100%. The hardnut.com team.
Unbeaten since, what, Carlos Banto?
Unbeaten since 2008. Haven't been beat in England since I've been 13. Home turf. Got to be a record, that.
Didn't you once have like a sight fight with Tom Little? Is that right?
Me and Tom Little, we're good mates. Me and Tom, me and Tom, he's a banter king, Tom. His fight with Lucas Brown is going to smash him up as well. But me and Tom, very good mates, me and Tom.
But you beat him in the fight on the site?
No, I don't think I did beat him on the fight. Tom Little bust me up.
Did he?
Yeah, he bust me up bad.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. If you've said it's up to MTK who picks the next opponent, but if you had the choice, if it was purely up to you, who would you go for?
Like I said, I answered it earlier on. I put that in my management's hand, MTK and Eddie Hearn's, and they'll shuffle the cards and say, right, do you want him? And I'll just say, right, who's the best? So I'm only out to fight the best.
Who do you think is the best, apart from yourself?
Listen, my number one goal is Canelo because he is he's the golden goose. Because Floyd May was the only man to beat him, and to be a second to Floyd is definitely not a bad achievement. And I'd like to be the man to do it.
Do you think you mentioned Lara in the press conference, do you think he kind of laid the blueprint, the style that beats Canelo?
No one needs to tell me the blueprint to beat these men. I know the blueprint. I will print it. I will print the blueprint. They don't need to show me. I am the blueprint. Make the fights, let me out, and I'll show you what I do. As long as it's fair, that's all I ask for. When I make these big fights, as I said to Eddie in a conversation, look, forget about the money, put it in one pot, the winner takes all. But just make sure it's fair. No weight clauses, don't get in the ring half dead. No 5 or 6 rounds up for them before we even start. You make it fair and I'll beat them.
It's been a strange sort of period in your career. You've changed trainers not too long ago. You've obviously changed promoters now. Are you looking for a lot of some welcome stability now? Are you looking to stay with the same team for a long period?
Look, it's one of them. I'm not. With me, I've always split on good terms. Like with Dominic Ingle, I'm back up there today. Training with Dom, brilliant trainer. Loads of experience in Ingle camp. I'm up there for 3 or 4 weeks. I'm still friends with Frank Warren, but it's not something that I need to change. Sometimes it's nice just to be happy where you're happy. I'm happy here, happy there, and I know I'm with Eddie and I'm happy here because of the big fights what's in front of me and the goals what I can score. So I think it's very important to be a likeable person in this game. Get on with everybody. You know, you can't be everybody's friend, but you know, try your best, be you. And if you get on with them, brilliant. You know, I've got a good working relationship with everybody I've worked with, past and present.
What has moving to Ben Davidson and also working alongside Tyson Fury done for you over the past kind of year or months?
It's not moving with Ben Davidson because I've been working with Ben since 2012. You know, me and Ben's got a brilliant working relationship. He knows me inside and out. We've worked together, like I said, from 2012. We did a lot of work when I was with Jimmy Tibbs for the Andy Lee fight. So he's always been part of that, and I've always kept him underneath the old wing, you know, looked after him. And I just knew that he was the sort of man for Tyson Fury because of his style of training, how he approaches stuff. And I knew that was the sort of trainer and mentor Tyson needed at that time and needs now.
And what's it done for you training alongside Tyson on a more regular basis?
Listen, me and Tyson, it hasn't done anything for me or anything for him because we know each other so long. We're mates, but we're lucky enough to be mates in a big business that we love. So we get on like a duck to water anyway in it. You know, we've been mates for years, and we don't really look at it as a working relationship. We look at it as fun. We get in there and we just enjoy ourselves, have fun, get fit, fight and win. That's what we do, entertainers, and we're on the same sort of level. So now it's very interesting because now we're both making our name and establishing our names in the United States in the big lights.
What's the most kind of crazy or wacky thing the three of you have done together since you've been together full time, you, Ben and Tyson?
Can't tell you about the brothel because we'd get in trouble.
You kind of just did a little bit, but
shit. No. Look, so we keep it as professional as we can. You know,
in the brothel or just generally?
In both, really, the brothel and generally. But look, we've been we enjoy ourselves working away. You know, when we're away in camp, it's all serious, strict business. So we don't really get up to no wacky stuff.
Do you think this will be the setup now for the rest of your career?
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, the channel and the promotional side of things, I don't need to go anywhere else. Because if the big fights can't be made here, they can't be made anywhere. You know, simple. We're all in the same pond. So they can only be made here. So yeah, I'm very happy.
And just last of all, just a bit of a left field one. Your first fight for Matchroom's going to be end of October, maybe start of November. What do you think potentially of Rocky Fielding, for example, as an opponent for the first one before you then move on to perhaps Callum Smith if you win?
I think that you might need to start working for Matchroom as a matchmaker.
Probably get paid more.
Rocky Fielding, he's a great fighter, a good fighter. He's been unlucky in some fights, lucky in some as well. So he's a good fighter. I'm sure he'll be up for the fight. I'll be up for it. But like I say, it's down to my management, MTK, Eddie Hearn.
Brilliant. Well, Bill, we wish you the very best of luck in this latest step on the journey.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.